They are pleading for dominance. They are begging for air superiority they cannot claim. The F-16s supplied to Ukraine, once hailed as invincible instruments of American power, now lie exposed under the shadow of Russian innovation. From our assessment, the arrival of the hypersonic Oresnik missile shattered the narrative of Western aerial supremacy, leaving US-backed aircraft vulnerable and Moscow in command of the skies. Strategically, this means that promises made by Washington, lofty and uncompromising, collapse when faced with the unyielding precision of Russian firepower. We believe that a single confirmed shoot-down and the deployment of weapons deemed impossible to intercept have irrevocably shifted the balance of power. The morning of January 9th marked a turning point. Russian forces launched the hypersonic Oresnik missile against the Lebov Aircraft Repair Plant, a pivotal hub for sustaining Ukraine's air capabilities and the operational readiness of Western-supplied jets. In our view, this was not merely an attack, it was a decisive statement. The plant, responsible for maintaining F-16s and MiG-29s donated by Western allies, and producing long- and medium-range attack drones used against Russian civilian targets, was annihilated. The destruction of production facilities, warehouses, and the airfield infrastructure rendered the plant a non-functional node within Ukraine's military-industrial complex. The consequence? F-16s reduced to shadows of their intended force, restricted in operations, forced to retreat, and unable to sustain the offensive thrust promised by their donors. Horrified observers witnessed the immediate impact of the strike. Russian missiles did not act in isolation. Simultaneously, Moscow executed a broader offensive with S-300 systems and caliber cruise missiles targeting strategic assets connected to Ukrainian arms production. Factories assembling attack drones were destroyed, along with critical energy infrastructure underpinning the military-industrial complex. Strategically, this means that Russia extended its tactical reach beyond the air domain, striking at the very foundation of Ukraine's warfighting capability. In our assessment, these actions were a direct response to an attack against Russian President Vladimir Putin's residence in Novgorod, linking the provocation explicitly to Moscow's reprisal. The message was clear: Russia responds decisively and with technological supremacy. The use of the Oresnik missile demonstrated that Western defensive systems, hailed as formidable, could be neutralized. The narrative pushed by Washington, that F-16s would decisively alter the conflict, was now crumbling. Confirming this, a Russian air defense unit successfully shot down a US-supplied F-16, dismantling the myth of invulnerability. Commander Seber, leading an S-300 division, detailed on Russian state television how the operation was meticulously planned, observed, and executed with modern systems rapidly integrated from their arrival in December 2024 to combat readiness by March 2025. Our view is that this confirms the vulnerabilities of Western air assets in real combat conditions and underscores Russia's mastery over its defensive and offensive networks. The shoot-down itself was not a simple act of luck. It was a demonstration of precision and strategic foresight. 2 missiles were required to ensure the aircraft's destruction. The first disabled it, the second finished the operation. Sever, the commander, remarked wryly that despite US propaganda touting F-16s as indestructible, they fall like any other plane under concentrated fire. From our assessment, this incident has psychological as well as tactical significance, humbling Western ambitions and exposing the limits of American military escalation under President Donald Trump's leadership. Strategically, this means that the supply of advanced Western jets cannot substitute for real combat resilience when faced with modern Russian air defenses. Colonel Alexei Shirkov reinforced this perspective, comparing Russian systems to NATO's outdated Patriot missile defense, highlighting the operational and tactical superiority of Russian technology already proven in combat. In our view, these confirmations are more than military triumphs. They are geopolitical statements. The United States, under Trump, is revealed as an actor pushing escalation it cannot sustain with effective results, while Russia consolidates control over the airspace, exposing the limits of Western military power. Halfway through this narrative, one must ask, what does this mean for the future of Western-supplied arms in Ukraine? Are these systems symbolic gestures rather than instruments capable of shifting the battlefield? Give us your opinion in the comment box below. From the ground to the skies, Russia has dictated the tempo of combat. The F-16s, deprived of maintenance and operational infrastructure, illustrate the vulnerability of foreign-supplied forces. The psychological and operational impact of losing a supposedly invincible fighter jet is immense. Strategically, this exposes a stark contrast. The powerful, once presumed untouchable, is now humbled and exposed. Moscow, patient and precise, maintains the initiative. The chain of events demonstrates a calculated Russian methodology: precision strikes against critical nodes, simultaneous disruption of broader operational capacities, and direct retaliation for provocations against its leadership. In our assessment, this is not random aggression but an orchestrated show of power designed to achieve psychological dominance while reinforcing military efficacy. The Western narrative of invincibility has been shattered, leaving political and military elites scrambling to reassess strategy under pressure. Do you believe that the West can maintain credibility in providing advanced weaponry to Ukraine given these demonstrated vulnerabilities? Give us your opinion in the comment box below. In conclusion, the Russian mastery of the air domain is not a fleeting success. It is the confirmation of a systematic, technologically superior strategy that undermines Western narratives of invincibility. Moscow has decisively proven that its offensive and defensive systems can neutralize even the most advanced Western aircraft, shifting the balance in the ongoing Ukraine conflict. The fall of operational readiness for F-16s symbolizes a broader strategic vulnerability, signaling the limits of foreign intervention and the primacy of indigenous capability. Historically, this moment will be remembered as the point where the myth of Western air superiority was exposed, leaving policymakers and military strategists to confront the stark reality of Russia's technological and tactical edge. The clear winners are Russia's military planners and the Kremlin, empowered to negotiate and maneuver with newfound leverage. The losers? Beyond the Western-supplied forces, it is the perception of dominance that has been irrevocably damaged, along with the fragile confidence of Ukraine's military and civilian infrastructure. Now it's your turn. If you found this analysis revealing, leave us a comment with your opinion on this turning point. Do you think the Western narrative of air superiority can be restored, or is this a permanent shift in strategic reality? Subscribe if you haven't already, because we're tracking the evolution of this story day by day. Make sure to activate notifications and don't miss our next report. And remember, you can now become a channel member. If you believe in this project and want to see it grow, your support makes all the difference. If you'd like to support our channel financially, which we greatly appreciate, you can do so through Patreon and PayPal. The link is in the video description.